What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're doing the Raw recap. Started off with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar coming out. Heyman calls the main event at WrestleMania a sham and runs down Drew McIntyre, calling him a hyped up fraud. Heyman calls McIntyre a bitch that'll be squashed at WrestleMania. This, of course, brings out Drew McIntyre. He squares up with Lesnar. Brock starts to walk off, turns around to rush McIntyre, and ends up eating a Claymore kick. Paul Heyman is straight out stunned with this as Drew McIntyre walks off the ramp. The crowd's chanting, "You deserve it," nah, 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 hey, hey, goodbye. Brock Lesnar gets back up to the stage. McIntyre comes running back out, hits another Claymore kick. The crowd chants one more time, which McIntyre gives it to him, hitting Lesnar once more with another Claymore kick, laying him out. We then go to our first match, the Street Profits versus Murphy and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team titles. This is supposed to be a now or never match. What? Basically, the last time the Street Profits will get a shot at the titles. This is only their second time, including the one over at Super Showdown. Okay. There was a lot of action from both teams. This was a very fast-paced match. The AOP tried to come out to interfere, but the referee ejects both of them. While the referee's back is turned, Kevin Owens comes running in, gives a stunner to Seth Rollins. Montez Ford hits a frog splash, gets the pin, and the Street Profits are now the new Raw Tag Team Champions. This was a good match, a good opener, to which I'm pretty sure that they're going to end up having an automatic rematch, which I thought we got rid of. But sure enough, backstage we have Seth Rollins saying that he wants another title shot against the Street Profits at Elimination Chamber. Bruh. Yay. Great. What did I call it? He also says that he wants Kevin Owens and he's going to crucify him. I guess that's probably going to be at WrestleMania. We go back to the ring where the announcer sits and his opponent, Ricochet. Who the hell is he facing? Hello? We later find out it's going to be Riddick Moss, who's already in the ring, and this is going to be for the 24/7 title. The crowd is downing Riddick Moss, saying, "Who are you?" This was a match. Really wasn't much to it. Riddick Moss retained his title. Alright. I guess Ricochet pissed off Vince McMahon somewhere because now he's eating losses. We then have Aleister Black versus AJ Styles. AJ gets on the microphone. He's complaining about being dropped by The Undertaker at Super Showdown. He runs down The Undertaker. Aleister Black comes out. We start to have our match, but AJ Styles says apparently Aleister Black didn't read the contract. In order to face AJ Styles, he has to face Carl Anderson. Okay, so we have Aleister Black versus Carl Anderson. Wasn't much of a match. Okay. Aleister Black won with the Black Mass. AJ Styles says, well, you still didn't read the contract. Apparently now, since he beat Carl Anderson, now he has to face Luke Gallows. Okay, so Aleister Black versus Luke Gallows. Second verse, same as the first. Aleister Black won it because of a disqualification. The OC jumped Aleister Black, and now AJ Styles is ready for his match. Styles had most of the offense through this match, as Aleister Black was straight out beat down. Styles hit the phenomenal forearm and mocks The Undertaker with his crossed arm pin. And we later find out at the Elimination Chamber, it'll be a no DQ match with Aleister Black versus AJ Styles. We then have Liv Morgan versus Ruby Riott with Sarah Logan as a special referee. I can't see this ending well. This was actually an match. At one point, Ruby Riott had a rest hold on Liv Morgan for over a minute. Are you fucking kidding me? Did Baron Corbin book this match or something? I mean, seriously? During a kick out, Ruby Riott ended up bumping Sarah Logan. They ended up having a heated exchange. Liv Morgan got the pin. Ruby Riott, being pissed off at Sarah Logan, ends up getting dropped by Liv Morgan. But it ain't over yet because Sarah Logan drops Liv Morgan. Seriously, this was a waste of a match. Just, okay, these three people are going to be at Elimination Chamber. Alright. We then have a very extended recap of Randy Orton attacking Edge and everything that happened from there. Backstage, No Way Jose approaches Eric Rowan, asks him what's in the cage. Eric Rowan is happy to oblige him, pulls out what looks to be a fake-ass fucking spider. Seriously, we waited this long to see that. We then have Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. The Kabuki Warriors are on the microphone. Asuka says that Baszler is lucky because she's injured. Baszler comes out. She basically manhandles Kairi Sane. Becky Lynch comes out. She goes over to commentary. After the commercials, Kairi Sane has a motivated spot. Goes for an insane elbow. Shayna Baszler gets her feet up. Gets Sane into the Kurafina clutch. She taps out. Okay. This match took way too fucking long. We then have Humberto Carrillo and Rey Mysterio versus Angel Garza and Andrade. Sadly, I missed last week's match. I heard it was really fucking good. This week, we get twice the flippy shit. This is an awesome match. Humberto Carrillo gets worked over, though. Gets the hot tag to Rey Mysterio, who comes flying in. After a double 619, Humberto Carrillo hits the moonsault on Andrade and gets the pin. Awesome match. I liked it. In our final segment, Beth Phoenix comes out with a medical update on Edge. Before she starts, Randy Orton comes out, tries to hug Beth Phoenix, then shake her hand. She no-sells any of it. Phoenix says, "Not after what you did to Edge, you son of a bitch." Orton says what he did to Edge will guarantee that he'll never wrestle again. He gives us a history on how he got into the WWE and what he did with Edge, and he said what he did a couple of weeks ago to Edge saved his life. Orton then blames Phoenix for being an enabler. Beth Phoenix slaps him, gives him a kick to the gut, ends up eating an RKO, and Randy Orton walks off. A bunch of wrestlers and officials come up to aid Beth Phoenix as we end tonight's Raw. Tonight's Raw was decent. There were some matches that kind of sucked, and there were some matches that were really good. It seems to be at the top of every hour we have to have an obligatory talking segment. Why? Just fucking get to the matches. And all the times that we have to stop for 10, 20 minutes just so someone can fucking talk, we could have had at least a match in there somewhere. And we can seriously cut back on that. It can improve. Seriously. We don't have to open up with a 10-minute diatribe on what's going to happen on the show. Get right to a match. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Raw Recap. I'll be back later this week with the SmackDown review. Leave a comment down below what you thought tonight's Raw, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.